Hey everybody, it's Roya. Today I was painting this figure who's outside in sunlight, and I had the assumption that with strong bright light would come strong shadows. It's true that there are strong shadows, but what is not true is the relative darkness of those shadows compared to your lightest light. In outdoor environment, your darkest dark will not be as dark as in a studio setting, which what I'm used to. In the plein air setting, whether it's a figure or it's the environment or whatever thing, there's gonna be a lot of reflective lights from all directions, which would make your darkest dark lighter than it would have been in the studio setting. So this is a key point, that it's the relative relation between those two colors are strong, but it's mostly because of the temperature variation, not the value variation, and which is one of the reasons that Impressionists didn't feel the need for having black in their palettes, because they were mostly in plein air settings, and this is less relevant when you're out there. So which made me think of this comparison with our life experience when we encountering darkness in our lives, when we encountering, for the lack of a better word, evil, when we encountering something that just send us into deepest, darkest places, and what would come with that is the property of brightest light, just by the virtue that you got to experience that amount of pain. And sometimes when you're in great pain, the idea of joy might seem to be cruel. But what we might not be able to see when we're in it is that the experience of that darkness would automatically expand the spectrum of light we get to experience, because there's no conceptualization of joy or light without the contrast. So the experience of that darkness, of that evil, would bring me the conceptualization of its opposite, and without it I wouldn't know goodness. There's no way for one to get a concept without its opposite, which is one reason that people might think that believing in goodness it's delusional, but it's just not true, because the goodness would shine brighter in the presence of evil, and that's just not a delusion, because it's not physically possible for you to get the concept of a brightness without the contrasting concept. And that's what we're wrestling with in our day-to-day life and in a painting. Let's paint.